That's correct.
Okay. Are we good?
Yep, we're on.
3, 2. Hey, it's Bill Spadea. I am here with Lou Vetere, who is the President and CEO of Garden Savings Federal Credit Union in Parsippany. Lou, good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
How
it's
are
great
you?
to be here.
So let me ask you, I ask every time we have, I have said this before, my wife and I are a member of 2 credit unions. I think the idea of using a credit union over a traditional bank, we've found that the services, the products, everything it's comparable and better.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, I mean, we have never looked back. I mean, whether it's financing a car or a house. So I swear by credit unions. Let me ask you, and one of the things that I'm finding on the air is that we've got a lot of young people that they really are not sure what they should be doing with their money, what kind of plan they should make. We talk about retirement, but somebody in their 20s and 30s, they're not thinking about retirement. They're thinking about the next vacation. They're thinking about how can I afford the car. They're thinking about, do I have any money if we're going to raise a family, etc., or buy that first house. What do you say to the young folks out there?
Well, I think you got to start somewhere. First off, I'll say thinking about retirement is always tough to do, especially when you're young, but that's the best time to start. But I think, for young people, they have to think about budgeting to start. Like, how much money are they taking in and what are they spending it on? One of the problems I think that we're experiencing across the country is access to credit is much easier than it's ever been. And it's causing, especially younger people, to run up too much credit and credit card debt. And I think credit card debt is a huge problem for this country, and for millennials, if they're not careful, will be very consuming on them.
What kind of debt is acceptable debt on a credit card? Because so many financial advisors will tell you, you've got to establish credit, so you do want to use those credit cards. You don't want to just cut them up and only use cash.
Right. I'm a big believer in using credit cards, but I'm a big believer in controlling how much you use on that credit card. Ideally, you only use credit to establish credit, and then you use your credit card only to the extent that you can pay it off the next month. Because credit card debt, let's face it, the interest rates on credit card debt are the highest rates you're going to pay on anything that you borrow on. So I like the idea of being able to use that credit card to maybe get the rewards that are attached to it, but then pay that credit card off every month if you can.
What about community involvement? And I know you're the chairman of the board of Big Brothers and Big Sisters in Northern Jersey.
I am.
How important is that in terms of the credit union's relatability to people in the community?
Well, we like to give back to the community, and we do it in a couple of different ways. My charity of choice is Big Brothers Big Sisters because I'm passionate about their mission. I think that we live that as employees of the credit union. I've got my entire employee base involved in it in one way or the other. But beyond that, I think relating to millennials like to know that the organizations that they deal with have a cause that they support. And we certainly don't do this to attract millennials, but I think it's something that maybe makes us more attractive to millennials.
How easy is it for someone to get started at a credit union?
It's very simple. There's everyone can join a credit union, but everyone can't join every credit union. The easiest way is to go on the website. What's the?
Banking You Can Trust.
BankingYouCanTrust.com, and look for a credit union that you're able to join.
So Lou, it all starts at the website BankingYouCanTrust.com. They can find a credit union that's right for them. It's beyond just the service and the products. It's also about the community involvement. I think it's good stuff you're doing.
That's great.
All right, thank you, Lou. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Great. Good?
Yep.
Lou, thank you. That was great.
Thanks.
Thanks.